This is my 2006 Honda Ridgeline pickup truck, and I've just finished this Livestock Rack, which is a variation on a theme presented on YouTube by CTnaturalist, if I remember his name correctly. He did a roof rack and bed rails. I already have a roof rack, and I wanted to be able to haul some small livestock, but I took his idea and I used treated lumber. Notice the top rail has screws in it because I wasn't sure if I might want to remove that. It'd be too tall for some applications. The lower rails have decking nails, or decking screws rather. I still have to devise a back gate for it, but in the meantime I've got two slats with bolts and wing nuts. The front standards are treated 2x4s. He used 2x3s, but I used his screws and the spacers made out of PVC, which worked perfectly. I attached the front rails cross pieces with again screws and wing nuts. The bottom rail is approximately equal with the roof rack, so I could take the top rail off or slide boards through and haul them long boards on both racks. There is a slight problem in that the back end seems to be about an inch lower than the roof rack, so there will be a little bow in it, but the rack is equidistant from the floor of the bed of the truck, so it's a 4 feet standards, or within an 1/8 inch of 4 feet. Where I departed from his design is in this 2006 only had one bracket here, the lower bracket, and I was thinking about putting a metal piece across here to brace a little bit, but it seemed so weak, and then I got the idea of making a brace across the whole thing, bolting to these holes, and have a 1/4 inch PVC underneath that to fill in the little depression under that washer and sheet metal. So I basically made a template out of construction paper, marked it off with a marker, and used 10 snips to cut that out on both sides. And it's once it's braced up, it's tolerably strong, and once the gate's on, I think it'll be very strong. And of course the front and back, it's very strong, and laterally in the front, very strong, and again pretty strong in the back, but it'll be better when I get the cross pieces on. Again, using CTnaturalist's design, I carved those things off. I did, unlike him, cut these boards at a slant, deeper the first 3 inches and shallower at the next 7 inches, in order to make them fit more tightly against that and give me a little more width up here. The